Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nick Newton, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Fluval C3 hang-on back filter. Right now I'm running this filter on a 29-gallon Lake Tanganyika setup. It's been working pretty well so far, and I'm excited to give you all a quick look. Alright, so here is my 29-gallon Lake Tanganyika tank. Right now it just has one Juliodachromis back there in the back, and then I also have one Neolamprologus pulcher in here, so otherwise known as a daffodil. Really beautiful active fish, and it's been really fun keeping them. I'm about to be adding some more daffodils in this tank and a couple more Lake Tanganyika fish. And so I've been running this tank for about 2 months on this Fluval C3 hang-on back filter. It's been really great so far. The flow is awesome, creates some really great surface tension, and you can see I have the little tube as far down as it can go, so it doesn't go down that deep, but it goes down about halfway, which is plenty for this tank. It's great because here, I'll just open it up. It has 5-stage filtration, which is really awesome. I haven't really seen from any other hang-on back filters. This one is rated for about a 20 to 50 gallon aquarium, so mine falls right in the middle at 29 gallons. It's really great, keeps my tank really clear, removes a lot of the ammonia. But yeah, so first it runs through this little pipe, and this is great because you can actually change the speed of the outflow. So for instance, that's low, or if I want to crank it up, put some nice speed on that thing, I can do it there. And so the first stage is it goes through this little thing, and then it goes through this mechanical filtration right here. So all it is just a little cloth pad that has 2 sides, you can see here. But what's actually really cool about this is that this little red thing, it pops up whenever you have to change that filter pad in there. So instead of just guesstimating based on a couple of weeks, it actually lets you know when it's time to change it. And so that's pretty awesome. So it also goes, and the water shoots out through this little jet right here onto this little pad, and this pad just removes, you can kind of see it just removes more of that floating debris that may be in the water before it goes into the biological filtration. This is my favorite part, actually. So the biological filtration is really beneficial for your aquarium, and you should never start an aquarium without first cycling your tank and making sure it goes through the nitrogen cycle. So this is really cool because this little tray has these little dots so that it drops down on the biological filter like raindrops, and it easily disperses through the different biological media, you could say. And so then under that, so under that you have this little thing. So there's actually another compartment under it, and this is supposed to be where the carbon goes. So you can see right here, this is where your carbon is supposed to go, except I actually don't really like carbon, so I usually just take out the carbon and don't use it. And so what I actually replace it with is more biological media, just because I feel like the biological media is going to be more beneficial for your aquarium anyway. So I just have a bunch of these black, you can see right there, those black bio balls from Marine Land. I just have a bunch of those, and I just crank this thing up with biological media so that it really gets that natural effect in my aquarium and really helps remove a lot of the toxins. So after that, it shoots out right here. And I honestly, you can see right here, I'll move this light really quick, it creates a lot of surface tension or it breaks up a lot of the surface tension and allows for that good oxygen exchange and gas exchange within the aquarium. So it's really healthy for the fish. Here's kind of a up angle. It's really healthy for the fish because it creates an environment with a lot of oxygen for them. So you can see how clear my tank is right now, and I really attribute that to a lot of the biological media that I use. I will say that I would be careful using a hang-on back filter on cichlid aquariums because I've kind of had to learn the hard way. Cichlids, like you can see here, this little mound, they like to move sand a lot and create little tunnels for themselves to hide in. And so if that sand gets inside of your pump right there, it'll mess up the whole entire pump and really damage your filter. So just make sure you watch out for that. I've had to kind of fix my filter a couple times here just because my little fishies down here keep blowing sand into it. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do. You can see the silt that he just kicked up because he's digging over there. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that. These filters are rated for, I believe, 153 gallons per hour. So right now it's turning over my 29-gallon tank about 5 times, 5.2 times per hour, which is a pretty good amount. Definitely enough for the aquarium that I have and the amount of livestock that I have. Whenever I add more livestock in here, I'll probably end up upgrading to a larger hang-on back, maybe the C4, just to get that extra filtration in. But overall, definitely I would recommend this 5-stage filtration. It's great, houses a ton of biological media if you're into that, and I would definitely recommend. 10 out of 10. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that video. I would definitely recommend the Fluval C3 hang-on back power filter. It's about $45 on Amazon, and I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go and check that out, and if you want to pick up one for yourself, definitely do that. It's worth every penny, I promise. Saves you from doing super big water changes every 3 days, that's for sure. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about my experiences with the Fluval C3 Power Filter, definitely leave them in the description below. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. See y'all later.